What's up guys, welcome back for another YGOPro duel video. No, just kidding, it's Ryan. Hey, so we got some replays for you. So this first one is up against Metal Foes, and I had no idea what he was playing, so I just kind of went into a good first turn play of Necro Valley and hoped he couldn't do anything. When he first played Scout there, I'm like, oh, that's weird that he's playing Cleaforts, but no, he's actually playing a meta deck. Unfortunately, he opened up all high scales, so he wasn't able to do anything, and then yeah, I was able to Pendulum a bunch. And do the Pot of Greed play, where you draw 2. And this was also before I took out Glow Up Bulb, although this replay really makes a good argument for keeping him in the deck, so that's something you guys could definitely play around with. And yeah. This next one is against the True Draco cards. Interesting thing he can do is that trap's kind of an escalation of the Monarchs, which allows him to tribute summon during my turn, which is neat. And that card lets him tribute summon, or is able to be tribute summoned by using a spell or trap. I didn't want to activate any effects because then he would have gotten a search, and then I knew that I was going to special summon a bunch, so I didn't want him to get that max C. Interesting though, being able to bounce back Avian let me actually tribute summon him, getting Absolute Dragon's effect off, so now I have 2 negates, and that's game. And this one is against Davinator, playing some Cosmos. Those Mojos though were quite a deal. I tried taking one of them out, but he chained into his Slip Rider, so I wasn't able to resolve the Eccentric. Kind of counting on Pendulum Call to protect my scales, but since Mojo doesn't target, and also doesn't destroy rather, then yeah. I decided to Tribute Summon Avian because I wasn't positive that that back row wasn't another Mojo, so I kind of wanted to play it safe. And here I figured I just didn't want to deal with any ships floating, and he's able to chain that Mojo that I thought it was, and because Avian didn't go back to my hand, the effect fizzled. However, I have that Wisdom Eye, and I open up or draw into an Iris, and that puts me in a real good spot. So I knew I wanted to go into Odd Eye's Meteor Burst to prevent all the floating effects, so I activate Absolute's effect to get him back, which prevents Slip Rider from floating. Now because I have a Pendulum summoned level 3 and that tuner, I can go into Nirvana and get back a card from my graveyard. I had chose Pot of Riches just in case he was able to do anything, just so that I could kind of recur my resources. Unfortunately, nope. Oh, that hurt. And then just negate that call with Vortex, and sorry, Dave. This is where I kind of went for some style points and summoned more cards than I needed. This gave me the opportunity, if I wanted to, go into that Pot of Greed play again and draw 2 more cards. Alright, the next game opens up Desires and that Cosmojo. Really sucks. So I have a pretty good hand, again assuming that that set card is a Cosmojo, so I did want to target it with Pit. He banished Sky Iris and then summoned Slip Rider to pop my low scale. He should have popped my high scale because I didn't actually have a replacement. but because he was allowed me to Pendulum summon, I was able to go into the Pot of Greed play again, draw 2 more cards, and those 2 cards were Regeki and Necro Valley. Figured I wouldn't let him activate any effects with Clearwing, and then just bounce back his Cosmotown so he couldn't draw into anything useful. And I didn't think he could OTK me at this point. He forgot that Necro Valley prevents cards from being moved, so he wasted 1,000 life points, and then I was able to go ahead and Regeki for game. And this last one is the last game against Dave. I didn't open up particularly well, and he was able to win the dice roll all 3 times, and opened Cosmojo all 3 times. So I could have gone into Crystal Wing here, but I had a feeling it was Cosmojo. I didn't want to get stuck, so I Tribute Summoned Avian and prevented him from going and summoning his bigger ship, but I didn't have a low scale, so I wasn't able to Pendulum summon anything back. And he does his shenanigans. Not much I can do. Even if I top decked into a high scale, I think that Mojo would really prevent me from doing anything. And I top deck into Ghost Ogre, so not that great. I didn't feel like dealing with an Omega, so that's why I activated it during the my draw phase. And yeah, he banishes my Sangan. GG. Alright guys, that was let's come some replays. Let me know what you think. If you haven't, go check out the deck profile that we uploaded previously. Here's a quick snapshot of it. I do go into more detail as to why I picked a couple cards. But yeah, remember guys, if you don't troll the meta, who will? I'll see you guys next time.
Ooh, remember to subscribe. Check out the latest video by Davey Boy. If none of that appeals, I'm sure this will catch your fancy.